Good morning. How y'all doing today? I am up out and early. It's 6 in the morning. Maybe around there. I've been walking since about 5 o'clock. This is my second day getting up at 5. So trying to keep the high spirits going, keep the vibes going. And right now I'm headed to the AT&T store to see if there's anybody in line. I don't think there is, because I just want to ensure that I get my iPhone. I also have my film camera with me. I got about 10 exposures left. So as it brightens up a little bit, we'll start shooting. But wanted to say good morning while I had some decent light, because as we continue to walk, it goes away. All right, so quick side note, Detroit's definitely a different city at 5 in the morning. A couple days ago, I tweeted about maybe coming out here and shooting at 5, and Eric Kim was like, yo, go shoot it, document it, and then see how it goes. And I was kind of spot on. It's not a lot of people, but the type of people that are out here are kind of cool. So you got your active people who get up and run. You got people coming from the casino, which is always a good shot. And yeah, that's kind of it. But if I was in the right place, some good lighting, and I stayed there for a little while, it would look pretty cool. So maybe not today, but maybe one day I'll come out here with my camera and post and shoot. So we'll see. Anyways, I can see the AT&T store from here. There's legit nobody there, so I think I might just go to Starbucks and chill there for a while. Alright guys, so actually, upon closer review, there was one person waiting who was sitting in the car. I'm about to head to the bank right now because I don't feel comfortable with all this cash in my pocket. And yeah, I don't know, it looks pretty good. So he seemed kind of unaware of the circumstances or how it operated, so he wasn't providing me any information. But from what I found out yesterday, they got a bunch of phones, people reserved them, they got some spare units, and if you get there early, you should be able to get one. So I'm looking to get 2 of them, one for me and one for a friend, 1.7 and 1.7 Plus. And yeah, hopefully it all goes well. But look at this street though. I might have to come shoot here for a second. So much light. This truck really wanted to hit me. I promise you it did. Alright guys, so the money is in the bank. However, I'm so fortunate because as I was putting the money in there, I was listening to this Kid Cudi album, and I was zoning out. And I deposited the cash, and then I got my receipt and I walked away. But I left my debit card in the ATM. So I was just walking, and the guy was calling me, I'm assuming, and I couldn't hear him because I was vibing out, and he chased me down and brought my car back to me. So shout out to that guy. He really just saved me today, because if my car had got lost or stolen or ate up by the machine, then that would have just pretty much fucked me. So there's good people in Detroit, man. Don't listen to what anybody says. Alright guys, so it's 7 o'clock and I'm getting pretty tired and bored and my ass hurts from sitting down. So I thought what better opportunity than to hop on here and do a quick Q&A. So a little while back I had you guys submit questions. I never utilized them, and this is the perfect time to do so. Before I start this though, I want to let people know to continue to ask questions in the comments. I'll use them at random times for question and answers, and it really helps me in moments like this. So yeah, the first question is from Alan Houghton. Sorry if I'm saying your last name wrong. And it's, in street photography, have you ever been confronted for taking someone's photograph? And how did you calm the situation? I've been confronted a number of times. And I'm a nonchalant person, so I don't allow my attitude to flare up if someone's mad that I took their picture, because I don't like my picture taken either. So I probably would do the same thing. Yeah, the way I handle it is just apologizing. I offer to delete it, and I go about my day. The reason I do that is because I'm doing this because I like people, And if you don't want me to have your picture, then I don't want it. It's not about getting a great shot. To me, it's about making a connection with somebody, whether they know it or not. And if they don't want that connection, then neither do I. So I offer to delete it. People frown upon this. They're like, oh my, you're deleting your work. You don't take what you're doing seriously. Obviously, you're not getting a good picture. Whatever. So You know, unless it's like some super iconic shot, and like it doesn't really matter anyway. So yeah, I've been confronted. I'll like link something right here, or you can see where that happened, because I did get 1 or 2 of those on tape. And you know, it happens a few times per month, and it's pretty much really just always somebody inquiring like, hey, what's going on? Once you kind of like, hey, I'm a shoot photographer, I do this blog, and I really just like people, and your hat looks awesome. Then you know they kind of say, oh, okay, thanks, and you know it's never that big of a deal. But you'll get the 1 or 2 jerks who are just like, fuck you, motherfucker, you know, all that stuff, and then you kind of just, hey, I deleted, calm down, and go about your day. Next question is from KeenanRIVALS, and it's, what should I never do when shooting street photography? Beat yourself up. I think I answered this before, Keegan, but yeah, just like kind of, you get out here early, you're excited, and you're gonna take a couple of photos and it'll suck, and then you'll start doubting, like, man, am I really that good, or is today a good day, or, you know, street photography is a collaborative effort. You know, it's equally important that there are certain people around who you connect with, you know, as it is that you have talent. So I guess I would just recommend not counting yourself out too early. Next question. I'm really bad at doing both of these. This one's from Wash Connor. It says, at what moment do you know, I cannot read, I'm so sleepy. At what moment do you know that you're switching systems without regrets? If you guys have been following me since the inception of my blog, I pretty much switch systems like every November. I don't know why, that's just how it goes. And I think that's because I'm a year-to-year person. Like I like, oh, the new year is coming in, I want to, you know, get these goals. Like I'm that guy that you hate. But in terms of like doing it without regrets, it's just, you won't regret it if you're buying something that suits your style. I think too many people get caught up in like bells and whistles and tech specs that don't even apply to them. And people, you know, they buy things based off potential usage. Like, oh, maybe I might shoot low light. Like if you don't fucking shoot low light, then stop buying low light, like high-priced enabled cameras. Like I don't need my camera to do anything amazing at night, because I'm barely outside at night. Like if you don't shoot video, then stop buying shit that has 4K. Like you know, you don't need those things. So like the X-T1 and X-T2 is a perfect example. If you're a street photography and the X-T2 was like a great camera for you, I mean X-T1 was a great camera for you, but then the X-T2 came out and you were like, oh man, more megapixels, 4K, like, but you don't need that. You put your shit on Instagram and you don't do video, so those new tech specs aren't beneficial to you. Now if you're like, oh, I need, you know, a faster frames per second, or, you know, I do billboards, then you know, you need that stuff. So what I'm trying to say is pretty much just don't overcompensate. You know, just buy things that you need and you'll never regret it. So when I shot Fuji, I shot street photography and it was awesome. And then I was like, oh, I kind of want to get into YouTube. I need a camera that can record. So I got a Sony camera, and you know, then so on and so forth. And then I realized the Sony camera didn't have a mic, and I was just like, man, I can kind of use my iPhone for street photography. And you know, it just is based on my needs. So I'm not sure if I answered that clearly or not, but yeah, just if you get something that suits your needs, you're not gonna regret it. Is what I'm trying to say. 8:15, the AT&T lady just got here, but she may not have no pluses, because nobody else does. Here comes the guy that helped me yesterday. Got my boy here. You know, he a little nervous, you know. Trying to get one for his wife. He about to get divorced if he don't get his phone. It's just all going bad. I don't want to show y'all because y'all about to get fired. So they not going to their jobs, man. It's crazy out here, man. Ain't nobody out here, but it's crazy out here. You know, he best dressed with his car. He don't know, he can't get in.
They pile on that.
Slap. But yeah, man, so hopefully they have it. They told me yesterday, he was like, yeah, no problem. This guy right behind me. And then I called him today. He was like, oh, well, yeah, I'll let you know. I don't know, you know, whatever. So we'll see. We'll see. So the doors won't open. FedEx just came, and they're not here yet. So we gotta wait till she do her whole route to come back and drop the phones off. So I just sent the text to the AT&T guy who gave me his number yesterday. He ignored my phone because I probably thought I was trying to bother him. But yeah, I sent him a text, and I think the lady's gonna turn around. So everyone from AT&T is coming back now, so we might be in good shape. I feel like I just saved the day. Like and subscribe for me potentially saving the day. You know you can't see you because the sun. I'm nervous, man. We ain't got. That was a lot of boxes though. Regardless, like that was a lot of phones. That was a lot of phones.
You guys almost lost your shipment.
He saved the day.
Yesterday was her last day.
Come on down.
Let's try and keep the line for them possible.
We just go to this guy, or I just stood in line and I can't get my phone. The FedEx lady came. I vlogged, sorry. She came and then she left because they wasn't here. I'm not gonna tell you what store I'm at. I'm not gonna put
We weren't open.
They wasn't. They wasn't open. They were supposed to be here though.
No, we
And
weren't.
I'm not gonna tell you what store I'm at.
We're gonna make sure he don't get a phone.
And I was the first person here.
You don't have it.
So everyone's really nice here, and my friend got his phone, so I just stood in line for somebody else to get a phone. But the FedEx lady's coming back, and hopefully they're nice to me. So I'll update you guys. I need this phone. My friend had to buy a 256, so hopefully I don't have to get stuck in the same boat. But yeah.
Oh, I definitely don't do that shit. Well, I think every time I walk in my house,
The matte black is nothing like I expected. I thought it was gonna be like really textured, but
back up
it's not.
all.
I think I'm guaranteed a phone because I've been here for so long. I hope so. Alright guys, so I didn't get my phone. Kind of upset. Cyrus got his phone.
Hey, what is that? What's the top?
LCD screen. And yeah, they made me wait, and they were like, it may come in, but it didn't come in. They got a bunch of 7s. Yeah, so I ended up just ordering a phone. It'll be here like in October, which pretty much means I don't have it, and it doesn't matter at that point. So yeah, I'm a little pissed off. I had like big plans, street photography, all kinds of cool things that I was gonna do that I can't do anymore. So today's vlog is pretty much ruined, and yeah, there's the 7 that he almost dropped. So about to get some food, head to my meeting, and go home and cry. Oh my God, I'm finally out of that prison cell. Me and Erica decided to come to Walmart to grab those Polaroid zinc papers. I'm also really tempted to get NBA 2K17. But here's why I'm not 100% so. If I get this game, then everything I talked about earlier that I need to do may not get done. Oh my God, it almost killed me. So yeah, but I just feel like I also need it, you know what I mean? Like I didn't get my iPhone today, and I just feel like I need to make myself happy. So I just ate some fattening food. Yeah, I don't know. Erica dropped my camera earlier also, and it cracked. So it's just like a lot of bad things happening today, like a lot of negativity. So getting this game will make me smile.